Hello guys, welcome to Kona Hark, and today we are rating season 14 SpongeBob episodes. So, I never posted in a long time, so let's get into it. I never got a subscriber in a long time, so please subscribe. First up, blood is thicker than grease. So, this is the episode where Plankton like Plankton's mom and dad take over the chum bucket, so they make it to like a potato thingy, and then people like the Mr. Krabs wants to explore it, and then blah 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 happens next. I think it's meh. I think meh. Oh yeah, meh. Next up, we got Bassword is pretty cool. This is when Bubble Bass and Squidward they go on like a train and they don't like each other. So I forgot the rest of it because I never watched it in a long time. Season 14 is like a year ago. So Bassword, pretty good. Yeah. Next up, we got Buff for Puff. It's when Mr. Krabs wants to be Larry and surprise Mrs. Puff. So I'm gonna say meh. Next up, we got Don't Make Me Laugh. Is when SpongeBob is like he watched a movie with Patrick and he's laughing for a long time, like laughing everywhere. Has to be my favorites, man. Pretty good. What is happening right now? Okay. Next up, we are doing historical history. What is that? Oh yeah, that video episode where it's like SpongeBob, Sandy, Patrick, they all go to museum, and then historical museum, and then they do like a lot and lots of stuff. So yeah, it was actually pretty good. In the mood to feud. Ugh, that was a little weird. Don't watch that. It's like feet thingy, honey or something. I forgot because it was a year ago. So actually it was released like this year. So like um in the mood to feud, make it better. Good. Okay. Where's Mom gone? Like when SpongeBob's mom came to Krusty Krab and they were making everything better, and then they kicked everybody out, so they were like making food for them. So actually it was pretty good actually. Next up we got Mooned. Oh, this was we needed Mooned is like uh Kevin the Pickle, if you don't know, and SpongeBob. They were in the um they want to catch moon jellyfish for some reason, and then they caught it. But that means more detail, so meh, mooned, meh. The next one is Necro Nom 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 Here I Come. It's a pretty good one, like pretty good. Like SpongeBob wants to make breakfast for Krusty Krab, so he borrows a book from the library and learns how to make um the food, and then the witch and then the witch was like, they borrowed the wrong book, so everything was like chaos, and then at the end it was pretty good. So, but it was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Next up, we got Pet the Rock. It was actually good, and there was like a lot of references from uh the seasons before season 14, like 13, 10, like 8, and this was pretty good. Like there were a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. This is gonna be favorites. Okay, next one we got PL1413, which is when Plankton goes into a time capsule and he got stuck for like 2,000 years, and he was exploring the stuff in Bikini Bottom that is futuristic. So let's put it in kind of like my favorites. It's kind of like SB129, you know. Next one we got Sheldon SquarePants. So like when Plankton um um he got like kicked out of the house and he wants to play with Spongebob. Uh, and he became SpongeBob family for like a few like minutes or something, and then he got kicked out. So like maybe like mm, uh, yeah, Sheldon SquarePants. Okay. Single cell defense, is that correct? So like when that plank, I never seen this in a long time, last year. So Plankton, I think he was like weak, so weak. So Plankton wants to go to Sandy to train like hoo ha hoo karate. It was pretty good, but has to be meh. Yeah, like meh. Single cell defense, meh. Next up, Sponge Chovy. Oh, this one is the world's best season 14 episode in SpongeBob ever. So, Sponge Chovy has to be love it, love it, love it. Sponge Chovy. So I'll tell you, it's when SpongeBob, a bunch of anchovies come, okay, and then he delivers the last big to the last anchovy, and then he accidentally went on the bus to anchovy stuff, and then he turns into anchovy, and it spreads everywhere to Bikini Bottom, so like everybody's an anchovy. Love it, pretty good. Okay, next up we got Squiddy Box, which is when Squidward got trapped in a box, reference from season 2 episode, like box thingy. And then he went to the box, and then he imaginates like stuff from SpongeBob and Patrick. Like, yeah, pretty good. Hmm, I'll say pretty good. Next up we got Tango Tangle, which is pretty weird. So Plankton wants to dance because I think it's Karen's birthday or something, and then he wants to dance party like tango. So he he dances with he practices with Karen, and then he like got long legs, and he blah blah blah, and then he won, and then a bunch of random stuff happens after. I'll say it's favorites. Alright, next up we got the Dirty Bubble Bass. It just released this year, like this year. So I'll say trash. Just kidding, not trash. The Dirty Bubble Bass is like when he wants to like get a pack from the Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy store, and then he wants the thing so much he keeps hiding it and stuff, and then he summons the dirty bubble, and it was like he went to the chum bucket, and then there was like a lot, like the dirty bubble likes chum, so meh. Okay. Last one, we love hoops. I mean, it's pretty short. Like SpongeBob Patrick watches a show, and they love it, and then they went to a house, like, and then there was like this old man who like who like I don't know like who is the actor of Hoops, and SpongeBob Patrick were like surprised. So I'll say pretty good. So that's my tier list, and that's the end. So the top 5: Tingle Tingle, PL 1413, Pet the Rock, Don't Make Me Laugh, and Sponge Chovy. The top 5 least ones are Mooned, Single Self Defense, The Dirty Bubble Bass, In the Mood to the Feud, and Sheldon SquarePants. I think this is pretty good. So like, don't judge me. Don't say mean thing about me. Also, sorry about that. I didn't include 3 episodes because I didn't watch 3 of them. And that's the end. Bye bye. Have a nice year.